Okay, YouTube family, I thought that I would do a day after video on how the smoker performed. This is going to be some good information for you because I didn't realize this until after, about 7-8 hours yesterday. So for those of you who watched the video where I showed you putting my hand here when this was at 550 degrees, what I ended up doing was, after we finished smoking the chicken yesterday and the chuck burgers and turkey burgers and other meats, after we finished yesterday, I went ahead and closed all the vents, and just kind of let everything burn out. Now, what happened was that the smoker sustained a temperature of 275 to 325 for the next 7 hours. Vents closed, 7 hours. So what I attributed this to was this: because it's sitting in the island, the underside of the smoker is not affected by external wind temperatures. Okay? It's insulating the smoker underneath. Then there's a little small portion, which is just right there at the firebox, that is not insulated. But that's where the firebox, of course, where the fire comes in. But again, it held 275 to like 325 for 7 hours with the vents closed. This island insulates the smoker chamber, and it greatly assisted in maintaining temperature and holding that temperature, sustaining that temperature for hours, long hours. So, word to the wise, insulating this thing underneath is going to make a huge difference on helping it to maintain temps for longer periods of time. So I just wanted to give you that little bit of information. Oh, and the other thing I did, see the tin foil in there? I lined the bottom of it with the tin foil so that the ash drops onto the tin foil, so we can kind of preserve the firebox. Got to get some I don't know, I gotta look in the tin foil, see if they make it a little bit thicker or something. Oh, and this is the other thing. I'm gonna straighten that out so I can use that to tend to the fire in the firebox. And then I use this piece of cement board, which is the piece that was on there before for the other smoker. So it kind of fits perfectly, but I use that right underneath the firebox so that while it's being tended to during use, any ashes won't drop on the deck, they'll drop on that. So just some information for you, YouTube family, that I want to share with you. Remember, if you insulate this thing, it's going to make a huge difference on the keeping the temperature. And this is also going to make a difference in the wintertime when it comes on days when it's not raining and I come out here to smoke some meat. It's going to help it keep temperature in the cold weather. So, all right, YouTube family.